If I only had a beta key. Yep, that's right. I'm FlameFlash of FlameFlash.net, and this is episode 46. It's a little bit later than usual because there's a lot of news going on out there right now in World of Warcraft land. Among other things, I've got a nice full list of both Raptor Report and non-Raptor Report, so we're going to get right started. Mario Kart 7 for the 3DS would be the first Raptor Report item on the agenda. It's Mario Kart. It's the 3DS. What more can I say? I'm this close to finally getting all of the reverse cups. I think I got silver, maybe gold. Now I can't recall. I only got a good half hour playing the game. But 1 or 2 cups away now. 1 or 2 cups. And then I'll hopefully have unlocked everything. We'll see. I think there are some golden pieces that are still outside of my grasp because I haven't mastered all of the courses on 3 stars. Most, I'm getting at least 1 star though. So I won't have too much to go and backtrack on to get the 3, hopefully. You don't know Jack. Alright. First game, wife trounces me. Actually, we both kind of stink. But in the end, she trounces me. Second game, I trounce the wife nicely. So, it works out. It works out well. I look forward to hopefully adding my cousin to the mix fairly soon and see how he measures up, see if it even entertains him on this game. And we'll go from there. The Sims 3. I actually clocked a pretty good amount of time in this game, and not just doing setup. This is showtime. This is finally the Sims game that I've been waiting for, the Sims 3 game. It feels full. Like I can't accomplish everything I'd like to do with that single family, or with the 3 families I have set up currently. I just don't feel like I can accomplish it all. That's a good thing. That means the game is finally large enough that I could sit back, relax, and just play. Sandbox it, and just go. Go with it. Oh, I didn't open the chat room. I apologize if you stopped by. World of Warcraft. Wife and I hit 85. So I now have 4 level capped characters. 4. Ha ha! Very triumphant there. A druid, a mage, a warlock, and a death knight. All walk into a bar. No, sorry. Not going to turn it into an attempted joke. But then there were 4. And Son and I should be able to hit level cap this weekend, all things considered. If other things line up or don't get in the way at least. Finally got the oceanographer achievement. You know, the go around and fish everything. The summer bass was a little bit late season this year. It didn't start right on the first day of spring, so I had to wait until the weekend. I've even set a calendar reminder for myself, like the good geek that I am, and scored it. I've finally moved up a rank in the guild as far as achievement points go, and will continue to try to catch up to the guild master next. I'd like to see him behind me in achievement points so I can catch back up to the fellow who used to be my playful arch nemesis achievement point wise. The kid snuck in and somehow got a Press Your Luck achievement for no whammies. Win a show with no whammy. I'm not sure how they managed to do that or managed to stomach that game. But hey, it's an extra trophy, so thank you, kids. Nintendo treats the 3DS to a new Swapnote demo promotion with Nintendogs plus cats. Cool. I really like that Nintendo is using the Swapnote function as a marketing tool as well. I appreciate that. It's subtle enough that you don't feel violated like you do when you start up the Xbox and it's just splashing advertisements everywhere even though you're paying for Xbox Gold. No, I'm not bitter about that at all. But it's subtle. It's fun, it's friendly, you get to hear a little dog bark, not barf. That would not be pleasant. But it's enjoyable. Gaming-wise that I didn't hit on because I don't officially own the game, PlayStation Plus gave me a Catherine free 1-hour trial. Now, I've already tried Catherine. I tried the demo. The demo doesn't serve the game justice. It's a mockery of the real game. So if you haven't tried this game yet, try it. If you're a PlayStation Plus owner, or go see if it's still available and download it. It is worth at least trying the hour of time on the game. Recently I got a game flag, please come back message for $1. So I could spend $1 and have a month free of game flag. I'm really tempted to do that. Grab Catherine and play through it. Because supposedly it's a quasi short game. And it's not one I think I'd want to fully own. Just because it's M-rated and they like to drop the F-bomb a lot. In that first hour, that was definitely one of the more prolific words. But speaking of being prolific with the F-bomb, some high schooler got expelled for using it on Twitter. It was an every other word kind of statement. He was expressing his appreciation of this particular word and that it was topical for pretty much any noun, adjective, or adverb that he felt like using it for. And the school turns around and says no. Nope. You are now suspended for profanity. Even though you posted this profanity to a social media public website off school hours? What? Supposedly, the school is tracking all students on social networks whenever they log into their school network. Just quick scan of their page. Yeah, I don't see how that's not a violation of their privacy at all. I mean, if that's okay, right? I don't think so. I mean, you shouldn't really be using your social networking tools at work or school anyway because of the possibility of this. Your schools are probably logging what you do online. But to go so far as to expel this kid because he was being prolific with the F word as much as a video game and saying goodbye, it doesn't sit right with me. This kid was off school hours. Stop spying on him. This was in Indiana, by the way. So, what about other little weird things about school, since I'll segue from Catherine to the F-bomb to school somehow. Maryland and children is proposing a new law that would prevent adults from smoking with kids in the car. Kids under 8. I'm not sure why they arbitrarily chose that age, but that's what they did. I'm really torn about this. Health. Children shouldn't be exposed to secondhand smoke. Period. But they're making it a law that parents shouldn't be smoking around their kids, basically. You shouldn't be smoking around your kids because you love them enough not to be so selfish that you light up. My dad, who smoked, made sure that if he was around me when he was smoking, it was because I was choosing to be near him. He would have excused himself from the main area or gone outside or somewhere else. He did his darndest not to light up near me. It's not his fault if I come to him while he's lit, but it feels like the slippery slope argument. If you start banning smoking in the car for one reason, why not ban it for another? Why not ban it for the fact that one hand is busy, therefore off the steering wheel, therefore a health hazard if you have to suddenly go 10 and 2 and then burn yourself. Having never been a smoker, I have no idea how this actually works, the physics of it, or the weird hand signs you might have to do. I just don't know. But it runs that... Never mind. It Snorlax, look it up, he's a Pokemon, rolls on the fine line that is your civil liberties and protecting children's health. I'm super conflicted about this one. I'd be livid if somebody lit up in a vehicle with one of my kids. Absolutely livid. But then I'm not going to be driving with anybody that smokes or allowing anybody to smoke in my vehicle. So this is a common sense, personal thing. Why not just keep the legalese out of it? I wish they could. I'll move on. I'm at a loss for words. So, more stupid school stuff. A New Jersey school has begun to ban sign language on the bus. I sign a WTF in honor of Catherine and the Twitter fellow that was expelled, but I don't know sign enough. Why? This little girl, who had damage to her hearing due to a bottle rocket going off near her head in the same school. The parents are suing them over that. They're now having to sue the school because she's learning sign and communicating with sign to her friends. And I'm probably being disrespectful talking with my hands when I don't know what I'm doing, but I talk with my hands, I'm sorry. What? No, I don't mean that ironically either. I apologize again. But why? The girl is being made fun of on the bus because she's signing. And she's the one being threatened to be kicked off the bus? No. This school district should be smashing down this bullying right away. The kid's already been a victim of massive bullying enough to hurt her ears. So why aren't they taking extra steps to watch out for this girl? Obviously, the parents, for whatever reason, don't have the means to pick up and drop off their daughter from school. Well, the school district needs to then provide a way to protect this little lady and give her what she needs, which is either a quiet environment to ride home in, because I guess she can't filter the sounds when it's noisy. So the only way she has to communicate when it's a high noise level is signing. Low noise levels, and she's able to focus on the one voice. But no. You're doing it wrong, school district. You're doing it wrong. I'll move on. PlayStation 4 rumors. Yes, that's right. I can jump from being an angry parent to being an excited gamer, because that's what FlameFlash is. PlayStation 4 rumors. No backwards compatibility. I just threw things in anger and dropped my notebook at the same time. Where'd my pen go? Crap. Guess I should have get better track of that. I'll find it later. Pull another one out from my drawer. What? Gamer Rage! The entire reason I'm not super interested in the Wii U is because it's not backwards compatible all the way to the GameCube. I still have a launch system PS3 backwards compatible all the way to the PlayStation 1. I still use these games. While a Wii U probably will interest me eventually, while a PlayStation 4 will probably interest me eventually, you now have to sell me on the merits of this one system alone, this one platform alone. Not, hey, while you're waiting for some awesome games to come out, play your old ones. Mothball your old system and play your older ones. Buy the new thing so you're ready when something awesome comes out. You know, like the 3DS did. I started playing Pokemon Black. I think it was Pokemon Black. Which version? Yep, Pokemon Black. Mega Man Zero Collection. You know, DS games on my 3DS. Mario Kart 7 finally came out. Well, I haven't put any other cartridge in since then. But there it was. Backwards compatible games. Waited for something awesome. And haven't gone back since yet. But I'm waiting for it to no longer be awesome. I'm waiting for those last couple of 3-star or gold trophies and then the 3 stars. But don't knock out backwards compatibility. I mean, does that mean all of the PlayStation Network games that I've gotten, all of the PlayStation Plus benefits I have on the PlayStation 3 are just poof, gone? Because if I'm not backwards compatible with discs, why would they go to the effort of putting out the processor architecture or whatever they feel is holding them back to make their games backwards compatible on the PlayStation 4 from the PlayStation Network that's currently working on my system? The Vita can play PSP games, except for the ones that have been pulled off the store because of hacking. Why can't the PlayStation 4 run PlayStation 3 games? At the very least. At the very least. The awesome, really important games, they're out there on the PlayStation Network. Final Fantasies. All the Final Fantasies are out there. The other rumor is that when you put a disc in, you tie it to the system. This goes back same to the Xbox Next, or whatever it will be called, rumors. Again, with this, I don't really care as much because I don't sell my games generally. But unless they're giving me an absolutely massive hard drive in the PlayStation 4, I don't understand the appeal. I guess one thing that you get to do is basically treat these discs like a PC and put them in, install the full game, and then you can eject it and move on. Better than a PC, because sometimes the PC you have to still keep putting the darn disc in, even though you've installed it and registered the game and whatnot, just to prove that you still own the disc. That's why I like Steam. But then a PC is usually assumed to have a nice big hard drive to hold all of this. More rage? Do I have more rage on my list? No, not really. Good. Oh, Ninja Turtles. You know, there's that big hubbub about being aliens. So the official name of the movie, Ninja Turtles. That's it. Not TMNT or anything like that. So we'll wait and see. It'll probably be Netflix worthy at least. Certainly helps with the alien issue to rename it to just Ninja Turtles. Angry Birds Space has hit 10 million downloads. Congratulations. I've tried the game out. It's neat. It's not as impressive to me as the original Angry Birds or Seasons or Rio. But then I wasn't a big fan of, say, Mario Galaxy's weird gravity pieces. So maybe that's why. Some beta news will slip in here at the end. Have group will travel. This is the guild perk where if you're in the party with somebody else, boop, you can summon them to where you are. Warlocks are going to be happy because they're going to be more in use again, but everybody else not so much. In its place has been proposed a Ride Like the Wind guild perk, so the moment you hop on a griffin, hippogriff, wyvern, bat, etc., you fly faster, even faster on the flight path than you normally would. Interesting. Not a bad perk, actually. Great for lower level characters who want to therefore get from, say, Stormwind or Orgrimmar to that next questing hub much more efficiently. I have no qualms with that. My little Fel Warlock, that's his name, Fel, will finally see more demand, as will my mage. There are Warlock pet changes. I actually posted a video about this on Monk of Mists, my new Mists of Pandaria blog. It's going quite well. Please stop by or follow me on Twitter, FlameFlash. But I'll get to that in a moment. But Warlock pet changes. I'm excited. I'm really excited about the positive direction Mist seems to be going compared to the ho-hum direction that Cataclysm went as far as class rejuvenation goes. Ha! I slipped in a Druid joke because Druid healing stinks right now. But I'm looking forward to seeing what these new pets can do and really wielding them against my foes myself. There's also supposedly going to be a situational tanking glyph for Demonology Warlocks. It's situational. Let's stress that word, because it's not going to be a tanking spec. It's going to be a, hey, the tank just died, and while the Death Knight or Druid in the group casts a battle res, I'm going to taunt so the healer doesn't get eaten. Awesome. As the devs said, it's just like if when the tank dies, a arms warrior tosses on his sword and board and pops into defensive stance and tries to save everybody at least long enough for the next pull. At which point you res your tank. Area of effect looting. So, WoW's going to get this. Now, take the engineering looterang into your head. Think about that. AoE looting plus the looterang. Sounds awesome to me. AoE a group down from afar, toss your looterang, and keep moving. I love it. Absolutely love it. I can't wait to get into the beta finally. Currently not in it. So I'm living vicariously through the various World of Warcraft news sites. And this has been episode 46 of the FlameFlash.net podcast. Thank you for stopping by. As always, I'm FlameFlash, FlameFlash.net. You can find us on Facebook under that moniker, which will also get you the Monk of Mists. I'm still trying to get used to the name. Monk of Mists blog. It'll go straight there, so you'll get all those updates. You'll also get all of the podcast updates right to your Facebooks. Yes, I added a plural on purpose. Twitter. I'm FlameFlash. You can also watch there for Monk of Mists or podcast news. Podcast at flameflash.net. Write in. Comment. Leave a comment on the YouTube link once I convert this over to YouTube. Or I'm still over on iTunes as well. Maybe that's where you're listening to me. Leave feedback. Let's see some stars. So, I'll leave you with that. It's later than usual. This is FlameFlash. Going to bed. Good night.